Hello, and welcome to the Certified Ethical Hacker Study Guide. In this video, we will discuss Chapter 1-1, Introduction to Certified Ethical Hacker. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Now let's roll into the first topic. The term ethical hacker might seem like an oxymoron, like an ethical pickpocket or ethical embezzler. In this module, you learn that ethical hackers are employed or contracted by companies to do what illegal hackers do: break in. Why? Companies need to know what, if any, parts of their security infrastructure are vulnerable to attack. To protect a company's network, many security professionals recognize that knowing what tools the cyber attackers use and how they think helps to better protect or harden a network's security. Remember the old adage, you're only as secure as your weakest link. Cyber attackers spend a lot of time and energy trying to find weak links. This course provides the tools you need to protect a network and shares some approaches an ethical hacker, also called a security tester or a penetration tester, might use to discover vulnerabilities in a network. The course is by no means a definitive study of ethical hacking. Rather, it gives you an overview of a security tester's role and includes activities to help you develop the skills you need to protect a network from attack. This course helps you understand how to protect a network when you discover the methods the bad actors or hackers and the good actors, ethical hackers also known as white hat hackers, use to break into a network. It also helps you select the most appropriate tools to make your job easier. As a security professional, you will need to understand what laws can affect you when performing your job as a security tester, especially if you use the testing methods outlined in this course. Another topic covered in the text: understanding the importance of having a contractual agreement with a client before performing any aspects of a security test might help you avoid breaking the law. Let's blaze into ethical hacking right after this short message. Ethical hacking. Companies sometimes hire ethical hackers to conduct penetration tests. In a penetration test, an ethical hacker attempts to break into a company's network or applications to find weak links. In a vulnerability assessment, the tester attempts to enumerate all the vulnerabilities found in an application or on a system. Often, a vulnerability assessment is done first to identify targets for penetration testing. In a security test, testers do more than attempt to break in. They also analyze a company's security policy and procedures and report any vulnerabilities to management. Security testing, in other words, takes penetration testing to a higher level. As Peter Herzog states in the Open Source Security Testing Methodology Manual, security testing relies on a combination of creativeness, expansion of knowledge bases of best practices, legal issues, and client industry regulations, as well as known threats, and the breadth of the target organization's security presence or point of risk. These are only some of the issues security testers must examine. In doing so, they alert companies to areas that need to be monitored or secured. As a security tester, you can't make a network impenetrable. The only way to do that with certainty is to unplug the network cable. When you discover vulnerabilities, holes, in a network, you can correct them. This process might entail tasks such as updating an operating system, OS, eliminating unnecessary applications or services, or installing a vendor's latest security patch. If your job is a penetration tester, you simply report your findings to the company. It's up to the company to make the final decision on how to use the information you have supplied. However, as a security tester, you might also be required to offer solutions for securing or protecting the network. The modules in this course are written with the assumption that you're working toward becoming a network security professional in charge of protecting a corporate network. So, the emphasis is on using a security tester's skills to secure or protect a network. In this course, you learn how to find vulnerabilities in a network and correct them. A security tester's job is to document all vulnerabilities and alert management and information technology, IT staff, of areas that need special attention. We will sprint into the next section, right after this short break. A hacker accesses a computer system or network without the authorization of the system's owner. By doing so, a hacker is breaking the law and can go to prison. Those who break into systems to steal or destroy data are often referred to as crackers. Hackers might only want to prove how vulnerable a system is by accessing the computer or network without destroying any data. For the purpose of this course, no distinction is made between the terms hackers and crackers. The U.S. Department of Justice labels all illegal access to computer or network systems as hacking, and this course follows that usage. An ethical hacker is a person who performs most of the same activities a hacker does, but with the permission of the owner or company. This distinction is important and can mean the difference between being charged with a crime and not being charged. Ethical hackers are usually contracted to perform penetration tests or security tests. Companies realize that intruders might attempt to access their network resources and are willing to pay for someone to discover these vulnerabilities first. Companies would rather pay a good hacker to discover problems in their current network configuration than have a bad hacker discover these vulnerabilities. Bad hackers spend many hours scanning systems over the internet, looking for openings or vulnerable systems. Some hackers are skillful computer experts, but others are younger, inexperienced people who experienced hackers refer to as script kiddies or packet monkeys. These derogatory terms refer to people who copy code or use tools created by knowledgeable programmers without understanding how they work. Many experienced penetration testers can write programs or scripts in Python, Ruby, Perl, or C to carry out attacks. A script is a set of instructions that runs in sequence to perform tasks on a computer system. You have a chance to write a script in one of these languages in a later module. A person who hacks computer systems for political or social reasons is called a hacktivist. For several years, the hacktivist group known as Anonymous wreaked havoc on federal government computer systems as well as those in the private sector. Nation-states are now engaging in cyber hacking attacks with greater frequency and sophistication. The infamous SolarWinds supply chain attack that compromised government agencies and even cybersecurity companies was a nation-state cyber attack perpetrated by Russia. Now let's right into the next section, right after this short break. Ethical hackers who perform penetration tests use one of these models: white box model, black box model, and gray box model. In the white box model, the tester is told what network topology and technology the company is using and is given permission to interview IT personnel and company employees. For example, the company might print a network diagram showing all the company's routers, switches, firewalls, and intrusion detection systems, or give the tester a floor plan detailing the location of computer systems and the OSS running on these systems. This background information makes the penetration tester's job easier than it is with using the black box model. In the black box model, management doesn't divulge to staff that penetration testing is being conducted, nor does it give the tester any diagrams or describe what technologies the company is using. This model puts the burden on the tester to find this information by using techniques you learn throughout this course. This model also helps management see whether the company's security personnel can detect an attack. The gray box model is a hybrid of the white and black box models. In this model, the company gives the tester only partial information. For example, the tester might acquire information about which OS are used, but not receive any network diagrams. So, let's slide on into our last section. Let's take a short break. As most IT professionals are aware, professional certification is available in just about every area of network security. The Pen Test Plus certification, www.comptia.org, is an advanced certification that verifies successful candidates have the knowledge and skills required to plan and scope an assessment, understand legal and compliance requirements, perform vulnerability scanning and penetration testing, analyze data, and effectively report and communicate results. The Offensive Security Certified Professional, OSCP www.offensive-security.com, is an advanced certification that requires students to demonstrate hands-on abilities to earn their certificates. The International Council of Electronic Commerce Consultants, EC Council, has developed a certification designation called Certified Ethical Hacker, CEH, www.acouncil.org. The OSSTMM Professional Security Tester, OPST certification is designated by the Institute for Security and Open Methodologies, ISACOM, www.isacom.org, a nonprofit organization that provides security training and certification programs for security professionals. The Certified Information Systems Security Professional CISSP certification for security professionals is issued by the International Information Systems Security Certification Consortium, ISC2, www.isc2.org. If you find this video useful, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. To see more videos like this, please click in the rectangle in the middle of your screen. To see other videos from this channel, please click the circle on the bottom right. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.